These are the first tests of the mag tape peripherals using the PleX emulation, which is microcode 3. There are two tape decks, MT0 and MT1, which allows data to be processed from one tape to another, if you like, or for making backups. So first thing is to create a tape containing some data. So here's a program which writes 1024 blocks to MT0. Okay, confirm PC is address 10, which is the start of the RAM area. If you saw the previous video, you'll know that in PleX the first 16 addresses are the fixed store. I'm not using that in this demo. Okay, press run. Now the display just shows some very basic status information, and LOD, load, means it's waiting for a tape to be loaded. Let's turn it back a bit. The tape decks simulate auto-threading, which some of you may remember. They didn't always work, but it was a marvel of engineering watching the airflow steer the loose end of tape through the mechanism onto the spool and take up the tension. So this is where the full spool goes, this is the empty spool. So I'll mount a tape by inserting the SD card into MT0 and press MT0 load. As soon as the tape is threaded, the deck's status changes to ready, and the program will detect this and start writing to it. But as you can see, there's a problem. The program stopped and the status says WPR, which means the tape is write protected. And WPR stands for write permit ring, and this was a plastic ring fitted to the back of the tape spool, which could be detected by sensors on the tape deck. Now, as usual with standards, there are usually more than one, and this was a classic where some systems used it as a write protect ring and others used it as a write permit ring, which, if you think about it, are complete opposites, which is not something you want to get wrong with your precious data. Anyway, PlasMa treats it as a write permit ring, so it needs to be fitted if you want to write to a tape. Now, as in real life, you have to physically unload the spool to get at the back of it, so that's what we do here. So we press unload. The tape will unthread. And once it's unloaded, if I press the unload button again, the write permit status, which is shown on this light, will toggle on or off. So that's write protect or write permit on, write permit off. So load the tape again. We'll reset and go to address 10, where we start, and press run. This time the program should pick it up straight away and start writing blocks to it. And when it's finished, it rewinds the tape. So there we go, rewound and ready. Okay, now for the second program, which does a tape-to-tape copy. Right, the original tape in MT0 is going to be the source, so we want to remove the write permit ring for safety. So press the unload. Okay, and now unload and the light goes out. And the destination tape is going to be in MT1, so we'll put another SD card into the MT1 socket. This time we want to put the whooper, the write permit on. So MT1 write permit on. Now I can either load the tapes first and then run the program, or vice versa. So let's start the program first and let it wait for the tapes. So PC is on 10, run. So both MT0 and MT1 are asking for tapes to be loaded. So once the tapes are threaded up, the program will start copying. Load MT1, load MT0. And the block count is just displayed every few blocks, just to show progress. They're rewinding now. And that's it, job done. Okay, that's it for the basic test. Obviously I need to verify the blocks, but I'll do that later. But for now it's looking very promising. And does it justify the extra 120 holes drilled in the 3mm aluminium panel? Well, absolutely. Thanks for watching.